persuade my father to allow me to enter. He kept saying, "No daughter of mine is going to enter a beauty pageant and parade around on stage in a bikini." But the Junior Orange Bowl is much more than your typical beauty pageant. First of all, there is no bikini competition. The criteria for judging is based on poise, personality, academics, and commitment to community. This is a pageant with substance, not judging on appearance and looks, but the beauty that we have on the inside. A year later, my father was finally convinced of this fact. This is why I was allowed to enter, and here I stand before you today. I never dreamt that I would become queen. In fact, I was just planning on winning the essay contest, which I did. I had hoped that I could maybe be a princess, so for once in my life, I could actually be Princess Leia, whom I was named after. And then I became queen, which has definitely been amazing. From volunteering for a week at the golf tournament, my favorite sport, to watching the inspiring kids participate in the sports ability games, I experienced so much in just one short year. I had the chance to make many friends from all over the world, ride atop a float in a parade, give out a plethora of awards, and take lots of pictures. And of course, I couldn't forget drinking hot chocolate in a freezing ice hockey arena. Thank you, Mr. Brown, again. I have so many thank yous to give. My entire reign wouldn't have been possible without the Junior Orange Bowl Committee. Thank you for everything you have done for me this past year and allowing me to take part in such a memorable experience. Each and every event and every one of you has a special place in my heart. It all started with the preliminaries. Ms. Goenaga, you're so wonderful in giving guidance and support. Mr. Daly and Mr. Nally, the sports ability games were so inspiring, watching the children run and play, and I loved playing with them too. Mrs. Little, Jovi's Fun Day was such a great day for the special needs kids. Watching their faces light up when they saw Jovi, and all the fun activities was really incredible. Mrs. Steinbauer, Ms. Dresnick, and Ms. Waters, at the tennis tournament, I enjoyed being able to meet so many amazing tennis players from across the globe, and watching them compete. The golf tournament was one of my favorites since I'm a golfer. I volunteered every day and got to make new friends from everywhere, including Belgium, Argentina, Germany, and even Thailand. Thank you to Ms. Whitehead and Mr. Steinbauer for a great weekend event, and I look forward to volunteering again this year. Mr. Little, the basketball tournament was fantastic, especially going with the Montverde boys and Buena Vista girls teams to the Community Habilitation Center, where we played basketball games with the people there. Ms. Goodman Malone, the creative writing contest and winning essays were phenomenal, and I loved being able to read my Give a Hand essay. Mr. Brown, the ice hockey tournament and the hot chocolate were great, even if we were freezing. I'm really glad I came back from Tampa. Mr. Grove, the pictures the contestants took in the photography competition looked like they were done by professionals, and I enjoyed the slideshow and presentation. I loved your sense of humor and how you caught on to me being named after Princess Leia right away. Of course, I can never forget the most memorable event of all, the parade. Thank you, Mr. Tolmack, for making it possible. I felt like true royalty atop of my float, and just couldn't stop smiling when I was waving to the crowd. A special moment was having my 60-year-old friend Kenzie, who had cancer, and is now a true angel above us in the parade. I'm so grateful to Mr. Vidal, Mrs. Bueso, and the entire committee for making it happen. It was so special for her, and is one of the last happy moments she and her family have to remember. Looking back at her and seeing the smile on her face will stay with me always. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. My last event was the cross-country tournament. There were so many kids there, and it was so much fun handing a medal to one of the runners from my own school. They are still talking about it in my math class. Thank you, Mr. Hill, for inviting me to the event. I had a blast. Special thanks to those I've been able to see at almost every event and who have been with me throughout my reign ever since the beginning. Mr. Sells, I love seeing you everywhere, especially when you brought Dylan with you, and I'm grateful to have met you. Mr. Bueso, I've had so much fun with you. You've always found a way to make me laugh and smile. Of course, Enid, my queen mom. Going everywhere with you has been some of the best times of my life. I'll always remember all of those trips to the dress shop with you and Mrs. Bueso, trying on dozens of gowns to find the perfect one. And last but certainly not least, to Valerie and Sloan. It really was fun, wasn't it? The memories we've made will last forever. I cannot forget to thank my own mom. You've always been there for me, pushing me to strive for excellence and be the best I can be. I wouldn't be here without you. I love you. And I love you too, Dad. because just last year I was sitting where you are sitting, extremely nervous and just wanting to get on with announcing the princesses and queen. 3 of you are about to start a journey that will change your life forever. I had the pleasure of talking to all of you earlier, and know that we will have a great new royal court. For those of you that aren't chosen, come back next year and try again. Just think, you've already done it once, so it will be a little easier next time. If you can't come back next year, get out there and volunteer at some of the events. The Junior Orange Bowl is a great organization to get involved with. It's like a family. Thank you.